I am Ebron, and I am 17 years old. I lived in Bronx, which is located in New York City. The name of my neighborhood was Gun Hill Road, which is located in the Bronx, and I lived there until I was 6. Then I moved to Pelham Parkway until I was the age of 14. Then I moved here to Bethlehem. It was kind of crazy where I used to live, but it was a wonderful place to grow up at. I am very humble yet very cocky at the same time, and I love to watch sports such as basketball and football with my family, especially during family holidays such as Thanksgiving and Christmas. The occupations of my parents are that my mother works for Coordinated Health, and my father works for United States Cold Storage. My sister and I are the only children of my mother and stepfather, and I am the youngest by 6 years. Me and my sister are close, and I can honestly say that she is my closest friend and family member. I love reading for hours on any day, and the books I love to read are fantasy books as Percy Jackson series and Heroes Olympus series. Also, books about people living in the streets or books about the authors themselves. When I was younger, I liked to write poems, but as I grew up, I started to stay on the streets more often. And that led to me getting in trouble at school and hanging out with the wrong crowd of people. I love to eat food, but I don't gain as much weight. I am 6'4" with glasses and a somewhat toned yet slim body. I love music and I love to listen to people playing different instruments. I love listening to jazz music and rap music, but I really love listening to music that can get people moving and having anybody and everybody dancing. Where I lived in the Bronx, there was a sport that I loved to play, and that was handball with a bunch of people. My earliest school day memories are being in kindergarten where we ate, slept, and colored all day, then went home with a little bit of homework. When I lived in the Bronx, the middle school I went to was Bronx Green Middle School, and the memories I have from that school are both good but also horrible. And I say that because there was great days, but then there was days when people would fight and heads would crack, and days where people would try to stab you either in the school bathroom or skip class to wait for you outside, and days where people would drive by and shoot. My goals in life are still unclear to me, but I believe I'm on the right path to reach what I think is right to me. I want to travel around the world, and I believe either the Air Force or the Army can help me achieve that. I love playing basketball, but I don't play for my high school, but I play for a church league. The position I play in the basketball is the 5, which is also called the center position. I also played basketball for Liberty I played football for Liberty my freshman year, but I couldn't play the following 2 years because of my grades. I like to travel new places and meeting new people, and the greatest time I had was when I traveled to Tennessee. It was a good place to be, and I met so many new people from different types of lifestyles. The most joyous and fulfilling times of my life is when my mother, sister, and I would go out driving, and my mother would teach us how to drive. The lifelong lessons I learned was to never take anything for granted and to treasure everything because tomorrow was never promised. The most important friendship that I had is with this guy I consider a brother, and his name is Joseph. We have been friends since we were 7. An area of my life that I say the true breakthrough is moving up here to PA, because if I didn't move, I wouldn't be trying to accomplish the things I'm trying now. I say that because I didn't move up here, because if I didn't move up here, I'd probably be dead by now. And I'm grateful for my family because if they weren't here for me, I wouldn't have survived through all the hard times that I went through, and I wouldn't have been able to move to PA and have the chance at a better life than the one we were having. Oh shit, that's my last.